Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I am going to be doing the level 65 version of the Wednesday and Thursday joint battle, which is called Empire Invasion or Imperial Invasion, depending on which screen you're looking at. So this is the one that drops the bursting heart keys, so let's get started. So, as always with these battles, I'm just going to do it with one guildmate, in this case Hecaton. So, here we go. So, the map has completely changed. It's no longer the, waterfall map. And there's enemies on the left, the right, and then a whole bunch of Lancer enemies. Wow, this is totally different. Not what I'm expecting at all. So I'm going to bring... Let's play this safe. He didn't know. He got confused too. Love it. Alright. So, tons of enemies as we see. Right? Emmerich, Lanford, Omega, Dios, Digos, Geralt and Layla. And... I'm just gonna turn on Danger Zone initially and just start moving up. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I set myself as player 2. Alright, so for now, I'm going to do pretty much the exact same thing as him. Just start shifting characters forward without any real intent of actually attacking yet. Alright, so we can't kill Lanford because he is protected by the Lancer generals. So I'm actually just gonna go after the assassin general on the right, I think. To just avoid engaging these enemies in the center. This is pretty interesting, I have to say. This is my first attempt, so probably chose the wrong party setup, to be honest. This should be okay. We'll see. Right, I'm going to have Leon chivalry up to take out the assassin. And Divine Guard up letting. And also Miracle up the party. So Ledin tanks a whole bunch of hits. Oh, and Langrisser has some kind of unique skill, it looks like. Going to have to check that and see what it does. That last stand thing. Which is not mentioned here at all. When all archers die, triggers second wind. All allies deal plus 10% damage, gain plus 2 mobility. So I guess he has something similar. When all infantry die, triggers second wind. All allies gain plus 10% damage. Hekaton chose an interesting strategy. He's just avoiding Omega entirely. I think I'm going to actually try to have Leon kill off guildmate right now. Because chivalry will be down later. So it's better to go after the kill right now. Yes. The nice thing about doing that was I'm still out of range of all of these enemies. So I won't actually trigger them, even though I killed off Geld and Layla. Wow. Langrisser hitting incredibly hard in the center. But it's going well. So meanwhile, the battle continues. Things are going pretty well though. It's funny, we're both running Leon and Ledin parties. Leon, Ledin, Tieris. The ultimate combo, I guess. Oh, this could be a little bit dangerous. Because he failed to kill Omega, but it should be okay. On my side, I simply have to kill off the Archer General, which isn't too hard. Oh shit. And then apply that buff that I forgot about. So let's see how this goes. Totally working Tieris, aren't we? Oh no. There goes Hekaton's Leon. Well, now we know. The enemy's trigger... Wait, now I'm confused. How did... Oh, cannot use passive skills was applied. Ah, so they got the +2 mobility and then the passive buff. Well, it looks like we're in a bit of trouble now, but I think we can recover from this. So, I'm going to have to protect him, basically. And that's what I'm aiming to do by doing the following actions. So by putting both our Ledins close together, I can still guard against Emmerich and force him to suicide. And now we should be okay. This is a little bit annoying for sure, this battle. We're just playing it safe with our strategy, and even then, you know, with one mistake, Hecaton lost 2 characters. But all that will do is slow down our clear. It's not like it's going to stop us from clearing this battle. Oh wow! Uh-oh. Oh! I learned something new. These things hit monstrously hard! The mages. Fortunately, Leon with Chivalry will definitely be able to wipe out that mage. I'll just hold on to the assault because I don't need it to kill off the mage general. But wow, I'm shocked. The mage can one-shot Ledin. And then Digos is a Sword Dance, Rupture, Sunshade, Digos. With Dark Centurion for the soldiers.
準備完了です。
そうだ。まだ終わらないよ。
準備完了です。
So for a first clear, this works out pretty well, but I'm clearly going to have to think of a superior strategy, a more efficient method of doing these fights. For now, I'll go with these kind of first clear methods, you know, better safe than sorry, and I'll work out a more efficient method later on.
準備完了です。
もう私の番？効いてきた。
勝負をつける時が来たな。準備完了です。了解。
Alright, so here, Digos can move all the way up here and Sword Dance, so I can't even place any character there. Right? I could place Tiaras here though. And that's probably what I'll do. Right? Because Tiaras over there will not trigger a Sword Dance effect. So, Miracle up like this.
まだ終わらないよ。
And then Ledin will tank that first hit from Digos, wiping up all the Dark Centurions. And then I'm simply going to attack Blessing Leon and have him Chivalry and Assault Digos to easily finish him off.
決着をつけよう。準備完了です。
And done. So, definitely a little bit annoying, this new battle, but it does give 3 Bursting Heart keys, which is a very nice bonus. So, alright, so my party for this fight will be Ledin, Tiaras, and Leon. And Leon is placed where he is, so he can Chivalry and Assault the enemy Lanford potentially. Actually not really worth it. Just looking at that further. So let's just begin. I can try though. Yep, let's give it a shot. See if it works out. The biggest problem with Leon using the Chivalry Assault on Lanford is that he's ramming into Amazon champions. I don't know if the Angels can get through them. I don't think they can, in truth. So if it doesn't work out, if the Angels can't crush those Amazon champions, it's a wasted Assault attack, wasting my Chivalry and Assault combo. But we'll give it a try. So here, I just need to make sure I can actually guard him, because otherwise I triggered all these enemies. I can't guard him, but these two won't be attacking because they'll be activating their guard skills. So it actually works out. So what I'm going to do is first move up Ledin and faction buff. Next, I'm going to have Tieris attack blessing my Leon to increase his damage dealt. And with that, Leon can move down, chivalry up, and then assault Langrisser. And we'll see if this works. Nope, not enough damage to kill him. Interesting. Nonetheless, Langrisser decides to charge forward and suicide into my Leon, so it works out. And the two Lancers both activate their guard skills, so exactly what I needed. So now Hecaton, with his chivalry and attack blessing Leon, is going to try the same thing to wipe out Omega. And Omega, being a ranged character, is much more vulnerable than Langrisser, who has infantry with Lancers, so Omega actually does fall. And it's actually very important to kill them first, because they all had this extra buff where if all the infantry or archers or cavalry die, all allies deal an additional 10% damage. And in addition to that, all terrain, they also have a special secondary effect, long story short. So killing off these leaders is very important, right? You have to get rid of them so that they can't buff up everybody else on the battlefield. In any case, I'm just going to Divine Guard. I'm just going to end Leon's turn because he has no need to attack. And I'm going to actually miracle up the whole group. So with that, Ledin should hopefully be able to wipe out all of these attackers. Alright, looking good. So Ledin taking every hit and crushing the enemies one by one. And so far, I have not triggered the buffs that they would get, right? Second wind, or those kind of buffs. So that way, none of the enemies are hitting incredibly hard. Now here, simply going to have Leon strike at the Archer General and retreat back. And I'm just going to stay out of range. Turn 3, and now it's turn 4. Yeah, I can tell him. So he's hanging back because his Divine Guard has worn out this turn. So he needs it up before he should deal with Emmerich. In the meantime, in the north, I'm simply going to finish off this assassin. And I'm just seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chivalry will allow me to attack from here. So I'm just getting ready to engage against Gerald and Layla. I'm going to also attack Blessing Leon now, just to make sure he has enough damage to absolutely one-shot. I think this is actually overkill. I don't think I need the attack Blessing, but better safe than sorry. So, the way to get around the Wise Veil effect, the talent, is that what I just mentioned. It only has a 2-block radius. So, for example, if you put Leon here and have Ledin back here, because Ledin actually will end up being 3 tiles away from Leon, he will still guard. Right? It's only if you're within 2 blocks of Emmerich. So if Ledin was 2 blocks away, he wouldn't guard, but 3 blocks away, it's perfectly fine. And he just messed it up. On my side, I'll simply finish off Gerald and Layla. And I can't help him. There's nowhere I can shift to support him. So, because of the mess up, I guess, Emmerich activated his second wind skill. So we can see now all the enemies have the buff, battlefield skill span +1, all terrain treated as planes, damage dealt +10%, and I think the magic defense value increase also comes from it. Oh well. He's in a lot of trouble now. He's gonna lose his whole party with the way he's attacking. But it is what it is. So I'm just going to retreat back. Because I think I'm going to have to take some time to wipe out this group. Before probably dealing with Digo solo. But despite that, the left side is... Even though Leon and Tierras died, the left side will still finish handling that side, and then I just have to deal with Digos and these three. So it's not too bad, all things considered. So let's have Leon attack this Mage General. And I'm just going to continue to hold back. Killing them one off at one per turn is what's happening. Alright, so here... I'm going to have to attack. Due to the current setup. So let's have Leon toss out an assault on this Holy General. I'm going to have Tierras, just, I guess, attack Blessing Ledin to melee attack this mage, to weaken him. I'm not expecting to kill it, but if I do, which actually happened, bonus. And all that's left is Digos. And now we just start approaching. I'm going to have my Tierras start healing up his Ledin.
準備完了です
and start moving down. So, Digos is an interesting case. He's actually pretty easy to finish. He has Sword Dance, Rupture, and Sunshade. So what you really want is
そうだ
for a tank to draw out his attack.
行くぜ勝負をつける時が来たな
As long as that happens,
もう私の番
he's an easy finish because he has Dark Centurion, so having my Angel's attack probably is not the best thing.
まだ終わらないよ
勝負をつける時が来たな
Here, Ledin charges forward and activates the Vanguard. So as long as I don't place anyone, on this tile, I'm safe from Digos because he won't use Sword Dance. So I'm just going to simply
準備完了です
position my characters a little bit back and miracle up with Tiaras, like so.
まだ終わらないよ
So that way, Digos. Wait. Interesting. Digos' Sword Dance is supposed to be 1 ring, but oh, he got battlefield skill span +1.
준비完了ですよし
Well, that's awkward.
正面突破
So what I'm going to do here is kind of ridiculous, but I have to give it a try. At least he can't keep tossing out those AoEs, right? Sword Dance does have a cooldown, so he's going to use a melee attack next.
私
So
の番
I am going to just attack blessing my Leon
できた
so that he can chivalry
準
and
備完
assault
了
here.
です
I'm not expecting to kill
決着を
once
つけよう
again, although it will be a pleasant surprise if it actually works. But I can't imagine I'd kill him in 1 shot. Yeah. Just a good amount of damage. And now Ledin will tank his hits and finish him off. So there we go. Not a perfect clear at all. Neither of these were perfect clears, but they both worked to finish the fight. And there you have it. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this useful. And on that note, Nitro out.